Hello everyone and welcome back to my amazing channel. Today I'm going to be discussing Ash's top 5 strongest rivals in the Pokemon anime. Just remember, this is an opinion based video and I have a feeling that in one of the spots I put I may upset a few people. So sit back, relax and enjoy because it's going to be good. Number 5 spot we have Barry. Oh god, Barry, where do I start on this guy, honestly? Although he's, not particularly a main rival, he is a pretty strong dude, to be fair to him. He's the only rival, in fact, a character to appear in both the anime, to appear in the anime and the games. Although he isn't considered one of the main rivals, he appears a lot in the series. The rivalry begins as they have a clash over their training method. Barry's method is similar to Paul's, who Ash disliked for many reasons, to say the least. Ash and Barry battled quite a lot in the series, with Ash winning the majority of the time. However, Barry won once in a battle versus Skipper using his Empoleon. Barry has 6 Pokemon on his team. His powerhouse, Empoleon, which is his starter, and is quite frankly overused by him. His Staraptor, which battles him and Barry busting all over apparently. Staraptor, Roserade, Heracross, Skarmory and Hitmonlee, which are all very strong Pokemon to say the least. Unfortunately, Barry's goals to win the Sinnoh League were not quickly, I'd say. He got to the round of 16 again. They kind of quickly ended when he lost to Paul in a 3-0 battle. This kind of upset him, but he accepted defeat, and Paul actually complimented him, showing how actually strong he is. If Paul compliments you, then you're pretty good. So yeah, that's Barry for you. Let's go on to the next one. In the number 4 spot, we have the first rival of Ash, Gary Oak. Before moving to Sinnoh and becoming a Pokemon researcher, Gary was a top-class Pokemon trainer. Ash and Gary had a rivalry since childhood, even though they've been rivals since for a long time. They didn't battle as much as you would think. The first battle between them happened at the end of the second season of the anime, where Ash's Pikachu lost a 1v1 battle versus Gary's Eevee. We also know that Ash has always been trailing behind Gary. Eventually, Ash and Gary meet in the Johto League. Ash, with 1 Pokemon left, and Gary on 3 Pokemon, somehow defeated Gary with his OP Charizard. After the battle, Gary stops being a Pokemon trainer and moved to Sinnoh to work on kind of like research on Pokemon. Gary is a versatile team and kind of rotated around a lot, something that not a lot of rivals, one which we'll discuss later, has done. So yeah, that's Gary for you. Now this is the controversial one I was talking about earlier. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but to be honest, I don't care, it's my opinion. Despite Trip being basically a B-Tech Paul, he actually poses a challenge to Ash throughout his journey through the Unova region. Just like the majority of the time, Ash only managed to beat Trip once. Trip's starter Pokemon, Superior, does not get enough credit, as a Snivy managed to beat arguably Ash's strongest Pokemon, Pikachu, in its first battle. Granted that Pikachu can use electric attacks, but that doesn't really make a difference. Pikachu should be a level 100 Pokemon. But anyway, also, like rivals before, Ash couldn't stand Trip. Did I say Trish? I don't know. Yeah, Trip was a bit of a obnoxious, cocky, bit of a bastard, to be honest. And, yeah. Trip also had a varied team, using a variety of different types of Pokemon. A few examples are Tranquil, Jellicent, Tranquil and Jellicent. However, I must say, Trip's ending in the black and white anime was a bit disappointing, as he went out in the first round. I was in a 1v1 battle, and I didn't feel any sort of passion in that match at all. Overall, it was a dull and pointless match, and the writers tried to rush the league so that the Ash could get back to Kanto for the X and Y series to start. What do you think about Trip? Is he a good rival, or is he just, a bit pointless? And I would like to see somebody else like Sharon as a rival. That would have been quite interesting, actually. I had trouble deciding whether to put Alan in the first or second position. Alan is, in my opinion, the best rival we've had in recent years. By recent years, I mean the past 4-3 years. Also, there was no bad blood between Alan and Ash, which kind of didn't really mean that they were bad rivals, but means that they had a competitive rivalry. Although Alan made his appearance relatively late in the X and Y series, Alan posed a real threat to Ash. Alan's Charizard is so strong it beat a 10 Mega Evolved Pokemon in a row. One of those trainers was the Elite Four member Malva, who used the Houndour, which just proves how strong he is. Ash and Alan have had a few battles against each other. In the first one, Alan's Charizard beat Ash's battle-bonded Greninja. It's a known fact that Alan is the only rival Ash didn't beat at all, which was a shock to some fans, as Ash got to the final. Everyone was like, oh yeah, Ash was finally going to win the league, woohoo! And then he lost. Oh god, Ash, what are you doing? Also, Alan's team has a very strong Pokemon, including 2 pseudo legendary and, as one of them, able to Mega Evolve, Metagross and Tyranitar. Overall, Alan is one of Ash's best rivals, and one of the only ones to win a league. One spot we have Paul, Ash's best rival by far. Paul's training methods are similar to Barry's, where he catches strong Pokemon, and if he don't have good moves, he gets rid of them. He's only concerned by the strength of the Pokemon he carries, and strongly dislikes weak Pokemon, and has a tendency of releasing them if they don't reach his expectations. This really enrages Ash, as Ash can see the qualities in each and every Pokemon, no matter the strength. Just like Gary, Ash had a reason to push harder and eventually defeat him in the Sinnoh League quarterfinals. The reason why Paul is regarded as such a skilled Pokemon trainer is because he constantly switches around his team. Also, Paul is an experienced trainer and has travelled through the same regions as Ash. Due to Paul's constant rotation and his help from his older brother Reggie, his Pokemon are extremely strong. Some of Paul's most notable Pokemon are Electrode, Aggron, Drapion, Torterra, and a lot more. Paul also has major character development. At the start he's a bit of a dick, but at the end he respects Ash and accepts his method and sees him as a worthy and honourable trainer. That is why Paul's at the top, not because of his strength or his attitude. I think because he developed as a moody teenager to a potential great friend to Ash. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Remember to rock smash that like button and then hit that subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Instagram and Twitter, both linked in the description below. Peace out, Pokemon Masters.